Hello and welcome. We are going to do a bit of an unboxing here of a new TM gun that I've acquired. This is brand new. I've actually opened this and had a look inside because I was in the shop when I bought it and I had a play. But we're going to have a kind of a little bit of an unboxing and a look around the this gun. So this is the Tokyo Marui M870 Breacher shotgun, and there we are. It's a gas-powered shotgun, and it's a great little sort of shotgun here. It's a big box, as you can see. Just take a look around. It is very, very big. We've got all our markings. It's a nice Japanese gun. And there we go, and we acquired this from our store today, and we are going to take a look at it. So I'm going to open the box and pop the box back there, and there we have inside. This is the gun. It is a breacher shotgun. It takes a single cartridge which you load the BBs into. We have our magazines and stuff. Not magazines, our manual. Got a shotgun, we've got a round, and in here we should have the gas cartridge. So just open that up. Got some more safety information. I'm going to pop this all to one side, and then we're going to take this out. So this is the gas cartridge. I'm going to pop that back in there. Just close this up. All TMs, they have this awesome box styling. We've got some accessories here, which things like the cover and some BBs. I'm going to keep that in there for the moment. I'm not going to sort of use that just yet. And then we've got the shot. Now you can buy these shotgun shells separately. They aren't gas filled. Basically they are a magazine. You put the BBs in here, you sort of fill it with a normal speed loader, and the BBs kind of snake around inside there, and you load this into the shotgun, and essentially go from there. So this is the gas cartridge. This actually sticks in the hilt there. You fill this with gas, and from the top here, and then this basically is what you fires your BBs. So let's just take a look at this out of the box, and let's have a look. So what we've got here is the shotgun. I think it's based on like a Mossberg, I think, Model 870. As you can see, it's a really heavy firearm. Pump action, like so. There's no gas in this, no cartridge. The cartridge fits in here. That pops it open. So you drop in the cartridge, which is your magazine. Pop that closed, and you'll fire from in here. So pump back, pump it forward, and then fire from the BBs like so. It's got a Picatinny rail on top, so you can actually put a sight or something like that. It's a short shotgun. So the idea here is it's a secondary. You can carry it on your side. As I say, the gas cartridge fits in here like so. So you pop that around like that, pushes in. Oh, hold on. Okay, so kind of pops in. There's no gas in this, I don't think. There's a little bit of gas in this. That pumps a little bit. So you pop that out and that will release it. There's a little catch there. So it just pops in there. You can kind of seals that in. So this gun can fire 3 shots or 6. pop that out. So effectively this case, 30 rounds in each, and effectively you can fire 10 shots with 3 BBs at a time, or you can fire 5 with 6. Essentially, it's a very simple shotgun to use. You fill the cartridge up with gas, fill this up with BBs, go shoot, and that's kind of what you do. Let's go safety. There we go. Safety is quite straightforward. Push the cylinders on the thumb, cannot fire. There you can fire. Let's see. It does have a hop up. I'm not sure where the hop up is, but this is an interesting shotgun. So this actually has, and kind of put the camera down here so you can see. We've got 3 barrels in there. The barrels end about, I'd say, that far in. Sorry, that far in into the barrel, the overall barrel. So you can pump out 3 BBs at a time. I guess this is something to do with the spring, maybe, and so on. It can't have more than 1 cartridge in it at a time. So ideally what you would have is some kind of mounting for additional rounds on the outside, or you'd have them in your carrier. It doesn't eject a cartridge either. It's not one of these ejecting shotguns that you can have. So there we go. Let's say quite a nice little gun. Nice smooth action. As I say, it's a shotgun that you are kind of using close to. It's gas powered. It runs off green gas. It is metal, so unlike the pistols, I think you can use Newport 2 in it as your gas. When I give this a try in a little while, I'll probably put some Newport 2 in it and see what's what. So there we have it. Really nice. I just feel quite nice. I kind of tried it in the shop a little bit and see how it felt and so on. It really did feel very nice to actually test out. So there we go. That is the Tokyo Marui Breacher's shotgun. So there we got the manual, the usual stuff in the manuals here. If we kind of open this up, obviously we've got a ton of safety information, we've got some shooting targets, and so on. Standard Tokyo Marui manual, a lot of Japanese, a lot of how to use, various sort of guides on how to use it. There'll be cleaning rods in here as well. There's a speed loader somewhere in the bottom of this case. You can see kind of detailed descriptions. I think that's a storage location for a round at the front there. You can put a sight on the top if you so desire. Kind of filling instructions for the gas, and so on, how to load BBs. Normal speed loader applies here. This is okay, I think this is actually describing the hop up. So actually, kind of wondered where the hop up was. The hop up is in here. So when you pull that back, you can see the hop up in there. And what else have we got here? Various bits of information about the gun, how to fire, and so on. How to load, how to clean. And then we've got the obligatory parts list and teardown information that Tokyo Marui do, and various more safety information. So there we go. We've got a comprehensive manual, very little in English, as is customary with Tokyo Marui, but essentially lots of pictures so you can figure out what's what. And so there we have it. And what I'm going to just do is lift this out. So more safety information and some shooting targets in there, as well as the manual. This has been the Tokyo Marui Breacher shotgun, and it's a very nice little shotgun. Let's I'm going to give it a bit of a run out and see how it goes. So with that, what we do is I'm going to probably do a bit of a chrono test with it, and we'll probably include that in this review. And I'm going to do a bit of gameplay with it as well, and then I'm going to kind of report back. So we'll have this is going to be broken down into a couple of parts. We'll have this, and then we'll just have a little bit about post gameplay feel and essentially post gameplay kind of notes, as it were, on using the weapon, on using this in action, as it were. So with that, we're going to sort of pick this up in a second with the next piece of the review. So here we are with the chrono, and we are running the Breacher with the Nuprol 2.0 gas and 0.2 gram BBs, and we are consistently getting a high 290-ish average chrono score. We do get some over 300 earlier on, and some down as low as sort of the 285-ish range, but it's consistently an average of over 290 FPS. And we kind of run these through the chrono, quite a few shots here. We kind of did a couple of magazines worth just to kind of see what the consistency was like, and this is just a short snippet. So welcome back. We've just done the chrono, and we had it perform pretty well. So it was doing around the late sort of 290s to 300 FPS on Nuprol 2.0 gas. So it's, you know, pretty powerful shotgun. It's kind of anything more than 2.0, it's going to be pretty sort of high. It is a metal frame shotgun, so 2.0 is fine, and it's kind of the recommended from the various sites for this gun. So all in all, this is actually a really nice shotgun. It's got a good weight to it. It handles pretty well. It can support one-handed use, which is nice. It's not too overly heavy. So I, for instance, did the chrono shots one-handed, and that worked out pretty well. And yeah, so this is actually a nice bit of kit. Haven't actually used it in a game yet. Was planning to try and use it at my recent game at the Mall in Reading. Didn't actually get to use it. Have actually had a little bit of a play and test firing at various things like targets and the like, and it's performed pretty well. And I kind of like firing it. It's got nice smooth action. Cocking is good. Reload is pretty smooth. You know, it only takes one of these shot shells at a time that are sort of pictured in the foreground there, and they have 30 rounds in there each shell, and you will fire 3 at a time or 6 at a time depending on how you've set it. I've kind of fired it as 3 at a time because you kind of really don't need more than 3, I feel. It doesn't spread the rounds particularly fast, so it's not kind of like a proper shotgun which sprays rounds everywhere. So you've got 3 rounds that are going to hit a person, and that's it. And that's good. In terms of ease of use, you know, loading's good, cocking's good. The gas magazine, loading that is a little bit interesting. First off, it kind of sometimes I found that most times I've put it in the wrong way round first and then had to swap it round. The other thing that I've noticed as well is when I'm popping it in, it does hiss a little bit, so you kind of feel like you're losing gas when you're loading it. So you've got to kind of do it in a very swift motion and give it a good thump to get it in there and click in. Safety is smooth. I say magazine sort of shell release is nice and smooth, and it pops out nicely. You can put something on the Picatinny rail on top if you wanted to. I've kind of been looking at potential holstering options for use. One of the things I've kind of figured it will work quite nicely with is the Warrior Assault Systems large hydration pouch. You can double up as a shotgun scabbard if you wanted to do it that way, as a sort of an interim solution, and that's nice. But all in all, it's a really nice shotgun. If you kind of want to have that sort of thing in your arsenal to have sort of for CQB or that kind of stuff, then I recommend it. It's a nice little bit gun. So in terms of cost and use, well, it is at the top end of sort of shotgun costs. It is a Tokyo Marui after all. I got this one from Wolf Armories. I was in the store the other day and I was looking around and I saw it and I kind of impulse bought it. But it's pretty reasonable. It's a £280 shotgun, but it is really well made. It performs really well, so I'm happy with my purchase. So if you want to go out and get one of these, I'll put some links to possible places you can buy them online in the description. These will be places that have them in stock as of when I posted the video. This does not mean to say if you watch this in a year's time they're going to have stock, or even if this is going to be made anymore. Just watch out for that. It is the Tokyo Marui M870 Breacher shotgun. If you want to go out and find it, it's a really nice machine. I definitely recommend get one if you want to sort of have a little extra for your CQB type games. It could be an interesting sidearm, and that's kind of how I'm planning to use it. Now, with that, if you found this review useful, please hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel as well if you want to see more. With that, this is me kind of signing off. I would just say as well, one final thing. Any comments about this review, what I can do to make them better, what you'd like to see on the channel, the kind of stuff you want to see, let's certainly drop those in the comments, and I'll take that on board. But with that, thank you for watching. Have a great day and see you guys next time.